Hello everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer is Belgian Congo style Pale Ale, a Belgian inspired Pale Ale with a twist. And this is from Devil's Backbone. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I have had this beer before. I've had it on draft at the Nelson Rod Beer Festival that I worked a month or so ago. And then I actually visited Devil's Backbone, the new brewery they have in Lexington, Virginia there, a couple of weeks ago, and did the tour, and I actually got this bottle while I was there to review for you guys. So I actually got to taste it again there while I was there. So very tasty beer, so I might be a little biased. I'm going to get on with this without further ado. Like I said, they're out of Virginia. It has Roseland, Virginia here. But I think this may be brewed. I'm not sure they're still doing the brewing for this beer there, or the new brew house, or the brew pub there at in Lexington there. This is a Belgian Pale Ale, 6.80 ABV. Rotating schedule, it says here. Food pairings cuisine is the Thai food. The cheeses are the tangy, the brick, Adam, feta, and the meat for this is fish. It says glassware is a snifter, tulip, the oversized wine glass, and the beer. It's 6.80, but it is a little on the hop forward side. It will keep. It's not going to go bad. So you may compromise some of the hoppiness with this as it fades over time, but it will keep. Almost 7% beer, guys. So. This has not appeared in our stores here. It's supposed to be here by now, but we have not seen it. So. They have, I've already done their Vienna Lager and a couple of their other ones that they had in the bottles, and this is their newest edition, guys. So, over to the light, it is a very, very, very clear beer. I mean, it is super clear. Just a little tad darker than a golden lager color, like a Budweiser or something. Very reminiscent of that, though. I mean, it is very clear, though. Very, very clear. Not an extreme amount of bubbles coming up from it. They have a new labeling machine, and they're going to be putting the date on the bottles and not on the labels. I expressed my opinion to the tour guy about that operation and not actually having them on the labels. So I know if they're printed in yellow, it's a little easier to read on the neck of the bottle. But if they're printed in black on the neck or the bottom or anything like that, as far as I'm concerned, that's horse hockey, guys. So, and I expressed that sentiment to them while I was there. So did all I could there. So maybe the comments or influences of the other people making comments will tend to change their mind. We'll see how that goes. Let's get a nose on this one. Very nice Belgian yeast smell there. I'm getting some grapefruit, a little bit of pine, citrusy though. It does have some funk to go with it though. Smells very delicious. Makes my mouth water just smelling it. Very nice beer. Cheers, guys. That is so pleasant, so easy drinking. I'm not giving any reference at all on the alcohol. It's 6.8%. Almost 7%. Nice bitterness to go with that. Not quite to the bitterness of an IPA, but a very nice pale ale bitterness there. It's a little on the hop forward side as far as I'm concerned, guys. It has a really nice hop presence here. But of course it's a Belgian style, 6.8%. Pretty tasty. I like this. It was one of the better beers at the Rock Festival, in my opinion. Other than what I was pouring, there were some good breweries there. Los Rana was there. Their stuff was good. River Company was there. Mike had his beers there, and Devil's Backbone was there, and they had this there. So all three of them were pouring some very tasty craft beers. So, guys, this is delish. In my opinion, it could use just a tad more sweetness in the malt. But that's just my opinion. It's got a nice, I don't know what the IBU is. Let's see if it says what the IBU is. No, it does not say what the IBU is on this beer. But it's pretty tasty, guys. So I'm rambling on. We're going to let it warm up just a tad until we have see what you think. So we'll be right back to do the final chug on this one. But it's a local, I consider that a local. It's within a 2-hour drive here. We went up on the motorcycle when we went up there and did the tour, so it's a nice, pleasant ride. So I consider that a local craft brewery, and I'm going to support them, and I think it's damn tasty. Stick around and see what grade I give it. Alright guys, welcome back. I got just a little left, maybe just a little bit more. Let me take another sip on this one. Wow. This is a very good beer, guys. It's a very delicious beer. The distribution on this is not very big. I'm pretty sure of it. It's not an outstanding beer. It's not a tin beer, but it is a well-crafted local beer to me, and I'm going to support them, guys. I'll chug. It's a very pleasant beer. The Belgian yeast there, along with the hoppiness, the grapefruitiness, and the pine of this. It's fairly balanced. It's not too bitter to me, and it's not too sweet. So, guys, as far as I'm concerned, other than the date, well, I'm not seeing the date on there yet, so the guy's got to step up to the plate there and get the date on there, and preferably on the label, not something digitized on the bottle, so I'm not a big fan of that, unless it's yellow right above the label where we can see it. So even then, sometimes it rubs off too easy. So on the label is the best way to go, guys. I'm gonna give this an 8. It's an A- as far as I'm concerned. If it had a date on the bottle, on the label, it would be a 9, guys. I support them that much. So with that being said, Rate Beer has 66 overall and a 70 in the style. So I disagree completely with that. And Beer Advocate comes up with NA, so I don't know, it's just too new for them to come up with a rating or what the deal is with them. It is a fairly new beer, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt with that since it's such a new beer. So guys, if you can get this, give it a try. I think it's a pretty tasty beer, and I enjoy supporting the local guys that do this kind of work, and I envy them. One day I would like to be doing that myself, being a home brewer. That's all home brewers' aspiration, is to do that professionally or for a living one day, and be a good thing to do. As they say, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, guys. So if you've had this beer, or if you see it, pick it up. Give me some comments back if anybody's had it. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow. We'll look in the fridge.